In this segment, we'll take a look at Cougar and its relationship to the intermediate market segment. And make no mistake about it, the intermediate segment is big. It's the second largest in the industry. And it includes some strong competitors such as Buick Century and Olds Cutlass. Now, there are two distinct segments that are feeding the intermediate market. The foremost group is the traditional intermediate buyer. The second group includes buyers who are moving to the intermediate segment from larger cars. The Cougar station wagons were added to the lineup expressly to help you attract more of those buyers who need 5 or 6 passenger room and a generous cargo area. Now, the median age of the intermediate buyer is 49, but 40% of them are between 25 and 44. 81% of intermediate buyers are married. That means they are family members who need a family car or station wagon. A vehicle with exactly 5 or 6 passenger seating and interior spaciousness you can provide. Sales figures indicate Cougar has already been identified as a strong contender in its market. The commitment to quality inherent in Cougar will make every former Cougar and Monarch owner in your dealership files a prospect for the car. A lot of Zephyr owners will be back in the market, and Cougar is a beautiful step up for them. Our luxurious LS model is a perfect matchmate for the downsizers. Now, prospecting isn't easy, but there's a pent-up demand for new cars, and when that dam breaks, somebody's going to sell a lot of automobiles in the intermediate class. The numbers tell us that there are over 1 million buyers out there in the 1982 intermediate segment. The sheer size of the market makes it difficult to know where to find them, but there are some good starting points. The first is, of course, our owner body. There are hundreds of thousands of past Mercury owners who will perceive the Cougar as the answer to their needs. This might well include full-size marquee owners who feel that they must have greater fuel economy without making great sacrifices. Cougar is an excellent alternative for them. But in order to grow, you can't use your owner body exclusively. The real success you'll generate from this car will come from competitive intermediate and full-size car owners who probably never have been in a Lincoln-Mercury dealership before. The maximum opportunity for you with this car will come from your aggressive prospecting of competitive owners through your own owners, your bird dogs, and other sources you can generate. The key to all prospecting is start now. Call your owners with vehicles 2 years old or older. Get them in to look at the Cougar, and while you have them on the line, ask for referrals. And keep in mind that GM is downsizing its intermediates, creating a unique marketing opportunity for Cougar and for you. Start making the effort now, but it may pay off handsomely for you. We know that the market is there, and Cougar is sized and priced right. You'll receive plenty of showroom traffic soon after public introduction, but ultimately, your success will depend upon how well you prospect and transmit the important facts to the consumer. Prospecting and product knowledge were never more important than right now. To see how well the new Cougars are appointed, let's take a close look at the GS. The GS is the lower of the 2 series now available. Whichever series your prospects select, Cougar is a car that today's energy-conscious, value-conscious buyers will drive with confidence and satisfaction. Now, we often think of standard features in terms of engines, transmissions, and suspensions. In addition to these basics, an automobile must be equipped and appointed to suit the market segment in which it sells. Now, you'll find Cougar has a wide range of exterior and interior features. They're designed to enable it to compete favorably with other mid-size cars, such as Olds Cutlass. You'll want to point out important standard features such as the vertical grille, dual halogen headlamps, and standard front bumper guards, hood and body side accent stripes, full wheel covers, vinyl insert body side moldings, sail-mounted mirror, full-width wraparound tail lamps, and other exterior trim components. Inside, Cougar GS provides other details which are optional or often not available on many ordinary competitive cars. Luxurious door trim panels are found in every Cougar. And remember, this is the base GS series. The standard flight bench seat invites prospects and owners alike into Cougar's 6-passenger comfort and convenience. 18.5-ounce carpeting is also standard. Even the deluxe seat belts with tension relievers are standard, as is the beautifully designed deluxe 4-spoke steering wheel with steering column mounted controls for the wiper, washer, horn, high beam, and turn signals. A locking glove box, a day-night rear-view mirror, and an AM radio which may be deleted for credit are also standard. The deep well trunk is another good example of Cougar's range of standard features. The standard mini spare or the optional conventional spare tire is stowed on the left, completely clear of the space-making deep well. The tail lamp lining boards are a mark of extra care, protection for the owner's fine luggage. Your customers will also want to know about the many standard Cougar functional components, which are unusual for cars this size, but in keeping with Lincoln-Mercury tradition. Rack and pinion steering is standard, with optional variable ratio power assist available. In front, a modified strut-type suspension is lightweight, tough, and easy to service. In back, a 4-bar link coil spring rear suspension has less internal friction than leaf springs, absorbs shocks better, and permits improved package efficiency inside. Power-assisted front disc brakes and P-metric steel-belted radial ply tires are standard on Cougar, as are fluidic windshield washers, ram air ventilation, a coolant recovery system, and an inside hood release. Station wagons offer the same high levels of standard features as the sedans. Some features, the wide liftgate, for example, are unique to the wagons. The principal advantage of Cougar station wagons lies in your ability to offer a new mid-size wagon to buyers demanding Cougar-level sophistication in a station wagon. Here are just a few of the Cougar wagon features buyers will appreciate. The optional tinted liftgate glass is easy to open and close. Every Cougar station wagon has a built-in cargo area light. The entire floor of the cargo area is flat for easy loading and carpeted to protect valuable luggage and other cargo. And the new Cougar station wagons have lockable stowage compartments to keep small, valuable items safely out of sight. Since these standard features mean added value and convenience to your customers, you'll want to detail as many of them as are appropriate in your sales presentation. But bear in mind, most people aren't going to know as much about Cougar standard features as you do. They will know only what you tell them about the standard Cougar features available at each model level. And if you don't tell them, who will? The popular Mercury Cougar is a complete 6-car line positioned to reach a broad cross-section of intermediate car buyers. Experience indicates buyers in this segment include traditional mid-size car owners, a new group of downsizers who can no longer afford or want a full-size car, and a constant flow of upgraders who have owned small cars and are being pushed into the intermediate segment by both need and desire. There are both 2- and 4-door sedans in the GS series. Covered in the standard features module, and there are 2- and 4-door sedans in the more luxurious LS series. Let's examine just a few highlights of the LS. Cougar standards are high, and so the LS is especially appealing to buyers moving down from full-size cars. Cougar's look of integrated styling is a big plus in itself. It has the appearance of an automobile designed by a single master hand. The treatment of the bumper, grille, headlights, and stand-up hood ornament produces a look of luxury and timelessness. Looking along the side of the LS, the color-keyed body side molding integrates the bumpers and wheel lip moldings into a single flowing design element. The rear of this automobile also projects an impressive look of luxury. A bumper sight shield, for example, terminates the lower edge of the body as clearly as the graceful roofline terminates it at the top. Rear bumper guards and front and rear bumper rub strips with white accent stripes are standard LS equipment. The interiors of LS series Cougars contain remarkably high levels of comfort, convenience, and elegance. The standard twin comfort lounge seat is typical of the value built into your Mercury Cougar. The instrumentation and controls are easy to read and readily accessible to the driver. This upper series also includes electronic warning chimes, a carpeted luggage compartment, rear door courtesy light switches, along with a great many more features you'll find in your product facts book. The wagons are also available in two series: the Cougar GS station wagon and the GS station wagon with villager option. The station wagons, of course, have their own special catalog of attractions. Every wagon has an easy-to-handle liftgate. The glass is tinted. Inside, the load floor and the second seat back are carpeted to protect the owner's valued cargo. The villager option features medium rosewood wood tone on body sides and liftgate. Guarding this classic wood look is a harmonizing protective body side molding of rosewood wood tone. With Cougar's six-car line, you have an intermediate automobile capable of pleasing almost any buyer looking for value, comfort, and quality in a well-appointed family car. Selling from stock has to be the goal for every salesperson. It's the quickest, surest way to a solid sale. And in those sales, options aren't an issue. But when inventories aren't always in balance, or when you have a customer who asks for a retail order, your ability to sell options properly can be critical. Getting the customer into the right car can be rewarding for both of you. For the buyer, because he gets exactly what he wants. And for you, because you get the repeat business that comes from a satisfied customer. Here are a few tips from experienced salespeople that can help you to do this. Be sure to finance qualify your prospect as early in your transaction as you can. Know his limits and notice what he's currently driving or trading in. Now, assuming your buyer has the financial ability, start out by showing your best equipped stock units. You can always bring a customer down, but it's tough to go up. And finally, when writing a retail or special order, try to sell just a few extras. Don't overdo it. Now let's take just a few minutes to look at some of the more important and newer options you have to offer your customers. Cougar's optional engine, for example, is the 3.8-liter V6. It's a good choice for buyers who want snappier performance in all their driving. The new optional 20-gallon extended range fuel tank makes a long-legged cross-country machine out of any new Mercury Cougar. Power front disc brakes are standard, of course, but buyers may select from many other functional options, such as variable ratio power steering, a limited slip traction lock rear axle, heavy-duty suspension components and battery, the special cold weather group, and TR-type radial tires with aluminum wheels. In the intermediate car market, comfort and convenience options are particularly important. These are options many buyers associate with full-size cars. Features such as speed control, a choice of 4-way or 6-way power seats, power door locks and windows, and the special illuminated entry system. There's the flip-up open-air roof, and air conditioning, which may be augmented by tinted glass and pivoting vent windows. Cougar also offers an electric rear window defroster for better year-round defogging and front cornering lamps. You can also offer customers illuminated visor vanity mirrors. Cougar's options also include one of the finest selections of audio equipment in the industry. including the premium sound system and AM/FM stereo with either cassette or 8-track tape player. And as expected of a Mercury, there are special appearance options available. Outside, options like two-tone or glamour paint treatments, plus several different wheel treatments, such as distinctive wire wheel covers. Inside, your buyers will find luxury twin comfort lounge seats. They may be ordered with dual recliners on GS and LS models, and may also be specified in leather on Cougar LS. In addition to most of the options just highlighted, Cougar station wagons offer unique options, such as the very practical two-way lift gate. The window glass may be opened with the gate closed for convenience, or the entire lift gate swings up. The good-looking luggage rack is an option many wagon buyers will seriously consider, particularly those who are downsizing. Your product facts book will explain all the Cougar options in more detail. It'll be worthwhile for you to familiarize yourself with them. That way, you can point out and suggest major options as you talk about any of the new Cougars. Owner satisfaction may depend upon optional equipment, and with Cougar, there is much to choose from. As with standard equipment, most prospects won't know about Cougar's optional equipment unless you tell them. It's another good opportunity to sell and impress your Cougar prospects.
For 1982, the Cougar powertrain story has changed dramatically. Of the 3 engines and 2 transmissions that were available last year, only 1 engine remains. Everything else is new. The standard engine is now the 3.3-liter inline 6. That's a step up from last year. Cougar's optional engine is a brand new V6, a 6-cylinder whose performance output is only 4 horsepower less than last year's V8. And both are mated to an all-new automatic transmission, the C5. Let's take a look at what those powertrains offer the buyer of a 1982 Cougar. Beginning with this standard engine. The 3.3-liter engine is an inline 6-cylinder. The drivability of this engine is enhanced with a hot and cold air selection system that senses its own intake air temperature requirements and selects either manifold heated air or outside air. This results in efficient fuel combustion, improved performance, and helps to eliminate stalls due to carburetor icing. The 3.3 is a popular blend of 6-cylinder power and operating economy. Ford Motor Company engineers have developed a new V6. The most impressive characteristic of this new 3.8-liter V6 may be its capability of producing power while weighing little more than some 4-cylinder engines. In fact, this new V6 weighs only about 8 pounds more than our 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine, and it is being built in one of the newest and most advanced facilities